So, I'm Dorene Petersen, President of American College of Healthcare Sciences, and I'm here today in San Francisco at the Distance Education Training Council conference. And I have the pleasure to be here with Jane Thomas, who is our famous alumni. I'm going to be presenting Jane tomorrow at the famous alumni presentation. And Jane and I have been talking, and I was going to ask Jane some questions, and Jane's going to share with us some of her experiences being a student at ACHS and now a successful graduate. So Jane, can you tell me why you chose ACHS for your accredited holistic health education?
When I decided that I was going to go back to school, it was really important to me that it was a degree that would stand up in this industry. So I did some of my own research, and then I contacted the National Association of Nutritional Professionals, the NANP, and I told them what I was doing and that ACHS was one of the colleges among others. And I said, but I really want this to be something that will be respected, because my plan was to get the degree and work, you know, not just get the degree and do nothing. And he said, absolutely, ACHS is the school you want then. And I did that. I took his advice.
Terrific, terrific. So tell us, Jane, what you liked most about your Associate of Applied Science and CAM program.
Well, there's so many, we probably don't have that much time, but I was really impressed with the incredible book list, the instructors. I really love the whole program, so I can't say that anything in particular was my favorite. I just loved it all.
Great. So what did you most enjoy about studying online, the actual experience of being online?
Well, first of all, I live in a rural area, and I would never be able to get this degree by going to some brick and mortar school. And so what I like studying online is I could continue to work during the day, and I am an early riser, but I would get up at 3:30 and 4 o'clock in the morning and work on my studies until 7 o'clock and then get ready and go to work. So what I liked about it is I could study at home on my own time. Didn't have to go to a class.
We hear that a lot from students. Yeah, it's terrific. I mean, you know, you can study in your PJs.
Yep.
Yeah, and insomnia just doesn't exist because you can always get up and study.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about how you're using your holistic health degree now.
My husband and I bought a business, and I have a health food store in a rural area of Missouri, so I feel that the education has really been what has catapulted this store into the success that we're experiencing. And, you know, in a market like that where it's very rural and it's not, you know, the economy is a different thing. It's self-supporting. So we get people that are regional coming in there, and they know that they can come in and they're getting answers to their questions that they can count on, that are reliable.
That's terrific.
So I use that degree every day. The books that went with the classes are in my office at the store, and I tell everybody about the school. I think everybody, I don't care if you're going to even use it for a profession, should take these classes for your own benefit.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. Do you have any tips for success for current students?
I think the biggest thing is you just have to realize that it's going to take a certain amount of time. You can't give up. Things happen. I could tell you a lot of things happened to me in the course of my studies, things that were very traumatic, but you just have to set that schedule and stick to it. And if you fall back, then you can catch up. And the instructors have always been very easy to work with. If you fall a little bit behind, they will help you catch up. So you just gotta really stick to it, even when it's no longer as exciting as when you first start out, although for me it always was, but you have to stick to it.
Did you ever have to use the 2-week extension that you can take if you get behind?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, that is a nice resource. That,
oh,
you know,
it's wonderful.
If you have to, you can take a 2-week extension, and then after that you can do a certain amount of paid extension. Because I know things do happen in people's lives. So what advice do you have for students that are just starting to think about going to school for holistic health?
I think that probably you want to consider how you're going to use it. If you're going to pursue it for a profession, it's probably a good idea to call the school and talk to some of the counselors. I think you have excellent people that can really give you good suggestions. And, you know, I can't say enough about it. I think it's a wonderful program, and I do believe that it's applicable to all aspects of your life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about the famous Alumni program. How did you apply for that? And
well, I had an employee that was handy with a camera, and I found out about the program, and I wrote up how I wanted to produce it, and she filmed it and edited it, and away we went.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on winning that award, and I'm really excited to present you tomorrow.
Well, I'm very excited too.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.